Okay, this is sections 3.4 and 3.5. This is part 7. We just have one more topic to cover. And this is about graphing using a slope. Okay, I want to graph using the given point and the slope. If you've got a point, it's a freebie. Just plot that point to start off with. 0, -2, I go to 0 on my x-axis, -2 on my y, so I have this point right here. It's a freebie. I know my line goes through that point. Okay, now we use our slope. It's a negative slope, so I know my line ought to be going down. If it doesn't go down, I've got a problem. Now look at the definition of slope, that is rise over run. You can use this as directions to another point, and you can keep generating points on the line by using the slope. It's kind of like giving directions in a normal city with regular blocks, okay? If my slope is -2 over 3, and remember the negative can be in the top or the bottom, it's the same value. My slope, this is rise, and this is run. This tells me from whatever starting point I have, whatever point I was given to start off with, to get to another point, my rise is -2. Rise is your up-down movement. I'm going to move down 2, and then my run is 3. Run is your left-right movement. It's positive, so I'm going to move in the positive direction. So from here, I move down 2, and then right 3, and I get a second point. Now, like I said, it doesn't matter if the negative is in the top or the bottom. So let's look at what happens if I had considered the negative to be in the bottom. Then my rise would have been +2, and my run would have been -3. So instead of going down 2, I go up 2. Instead of going right 3, I go left 3, which puts me right here. And you can see that it doesn't matter. You end up with it precisely the same line. That line would be the solution to the problem. Okay, so let's do one more of these. This time, our starting point is -2, -4. So go to -2 on the x, -4 on the y, and that is here. Now my slope is 4. I want to use the rise over run definition, so I'm going to rewrite this as 4 over 1. My slope is positive, so I know my line should be going up. This is my rise, this is my run. I'm going to rise 4, so I go up 4, and then I run 1, which brings me to here. And you can keep generating this. I can consider this a new starting point and go up 4 over 1, and I can keep doing that over and over again. I can also think of this as -4 over -1. Two negatives, when you do the division, it gives you a positive. So numerically, these are the same. Now, the reason I mention this is because you can reverse things here as well, just like we did on the previous problem. I could go here and go down 4, and then left 1, and it also lines up. It should all line up. Now, being able to reverse the directions, that's really useful whenever your starting point is very close to the edge. So imagine I was given this as my starting point. If I tried to go up 4 over 1, I'd be off my grid. Being able to reverse it helps a whole lot. And that's the end of this section.